Decision 2016, Wisconsin is one of 15 states where you can walk into a polling place on Election Day and register to vote right then.
So how does that impact voter turnout? The I-Team's Steve Chamraz looked at data from recent elections and discovered when same-day registration produces record results.
Same-day registration has been part of Wisconsin elections for decades, though 4 years ago, it was on the chopping block.
Out of the 11,107 registrations we found, fully 1/3 of those contain an error of some type.
Conservative activists said it could lead to fraud.
It's difficult for them to handle the kind of volume of folks who come at the last minute.
And Governor Walker called it too burdensome for poll workers.
We don't look at it as a burden, we look at it as a mechanism for providing access to voting.
Neil Albrecht runs Milwaukee's election commission. He expects to same-day register about 50,000 voters this year in the city.
We see a high volume of same-day registrations in the districts of the city that have high concentrations of people in poverty.
You can register same day for a lot of reasons, including if you've moved and need to update your existing registration, or you could be voting for the first time. So how popular is it? We looked at same-day registration in 3 counties, Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Brown, and at every election from November 1992 through this April's primary. The biggest same-day registration push came in November 2012, when 74,251 people in those 3 counties applied on Election Day. President Obama won Wisconsin with a near-record 70% turnout. Number 2 on the list was a Republican win. 45,457 voters registered same day in November of 2014, the highest turnout ever for a non-presidential election year. To Albrecht, same-day registration deserves some of the credit.
1 in 5 voters in the city is a same-day registration. So we're more focused on the fact that it helps Wisconsin experience one of the highest rates of voter participation in the country.
So how does he address those concerns of voter registration fraud? Albrecht says same-day applications get the same scrutiny as people who register months in advance.
The same verification processes that occur if you register prior to the election take place with those same-day registrations.
The big reason we still have same-day voter registration, Governor Scott Walker realized taking it away was just too expensive. Estimates pegged the cost of ending same-day registration at more than $5 million.